This is a demo and a review of GoHighLevel. I've been using it for about 4 weeks now. I've rebuilt my entire marketing stack from website, automation, email marketing, everything I rebuilt in GoHighLevel. It was very easy to do. GoHighLevel does have a very high learning curve. It's not for the people that aren't tech savvy, not gonna lie. You want to outsource some like building and doing the automation, outsource it to an agency because if you're getting into business, you didn't get into business to build funnels and automations if you're not tech savvy. So it's very easy to use. However, to actually set it up correctly, you want to work with a professional. So let's actually look at a working funnel. Now, I don't have an affiliate link to sell you. Everything that I'm going to show you is done in the $97 a month plan that you could get started today. I don't have an affiliate link. I actually build GoHighLevel for my clients. So this is a working funnel that I ran Google Ads and it performed really well. So this was built in about 30 minutes, this whole funnel, not a website. I don't build websites and I don't recommend you to build websites. I recommend you build funnels. It's going to be much easier for converting website visitors into leads. So you can see here, there's only one irresistible offer and one button that will take them all the way down to the form. So let's fill out this form and test out the automation. I'm going to put in a user, Kuna test 1, an email, Mike test@gmail.com. I'll remember that email. We're going to do the testing again. And then phone number, just go make up a number right now and click register. Now, since I set up the automation, right now I am going to get a automation on my phone that's going to notify me that a lead has gone through the funnel. Here it is. So I got mobile notification. I know it's a little hard to see, but instantly mobile notification, which is super nice. Then on the thank you page, we have a calendar booking link. This was also very easy to set up, which is nice. So let me actually show you behind the scenes what actually just happened on the first step. Because the lead just filled out the form, they did the step 1 where it added them to my sales pipeline. You can see here I have a CRM and a sales pipeline where I can see there's the Kuna test 1, there's the test. It adds up the total of each opportunity, and again, none of this is preloaded. This was all, you had to build the automations and build everything from scratch. You have to understand, GoHighLevel is like getting a Ferrari shipped to your door. You just have to assemble it yourself. So none of this was pre-built, but you could buy this. I actually have this template in my school community for my members. So this is already set up. So in my sales process for this test, you have new lead, then you have follow-up, and then you have here schedule appointment. So we're going to see GoHighLevel automatically move the lead from here, new lead. Oops. From new lead, it's going to automatically move them to schedule appointment when we book on the calendar. That's something I want to show you, which I thought was really awesome. So now I'm going to book an appointment. Just book anytime, and then just say whatever. You could customize the forms with question. I mean, it is very highly customizable how you want it to set up. Like, that's the true power of it, is how you can literally tailor it to your business. So great, we got an appointment scheduled. I also just received another notification that they have booked the appointment on my mobile phone. That's also a great thing, is the mobile app too. I know it's a little hard to see. You get updates. So I got a great mobile notification, instantly notify. It's instant, which is so nice. That's really important because the speed to respond, especially on mobile devices, is key when you're trying to respond to the lead within the first 1-2 minutes so you could close that sale. So if I go back to the CRM, nice. You can see here, I used a different email, but you can see here, Acuna test 1, and it added it to here. It didn't do the duplicates because it was a different name, different phone number, but if I use the same name and phone number and email, which I just did dummy data, it will automatically move them over, which is super nice. So it actually checks for duplicates, which is super cool. Then from here, let's check out some automations of what's going to happen behind the scenes that's set up. So I have 2 steps. One, if they filled out the form on the website. And then second action I want the customer to take is to book an appointment, for example. So if the user or the customer did not fill out the form on the website and they did not book a calendar event, that's the first automation right here that I set up, for example. Let's take a look at their automations. This is really powerful. This is going to save your business at least over 25 hours a week. So think of how much your time is worth. It really comes into the power of setting up the automation to streamline a lot of the manual actions in your marketing and sales process. So completely automatically, let's break down this automation so we can learn about it. Functions just like Zapier, for example, but just internally. Everything is in one app, which is super awesome. So here, we have an automation. Let's break it down together so we can learn. When the form is submitted, and that was my website form squeeze page, I want you to first create the contact. So it will add their name, phone number, and email, and add them to a contact list. Let me just show you what that looks like. You have a list on the left-hand side here under contacts. Contacts here, and you can see a list of all your contacts. You can segment them, you could organize them however you want. You can select all, and you can do a mass email, or a mass email from here, or a mass text. The text power is really awesome. You can send a text and email all in one app, and it's tracked all in one conversation. We'll take a look at that later. So let's go back to our automation so we could break this down. Great. So it creates a contact. That's what it does. Second, see right here, this sends me a mobile notification. You could also notify, just instead of notifying everyone on your team, you can notify just a few or a specific user, for example, say your sales rep, for example. Then you create an opportunity. Awesome. Now, when they go to the thank you page to book on the calendar, on average, it takes about 5 minutes for the user to actually book. It would take less. I know it would take less than 5 minutes to book an appointment. So I have the automation wait and say, hold on, don't do anything, which is a wait action for 5 minutes, because I don't want you to send a whole bunch of emails to remind the user to book appointments if they've already booked appointments. So that's what this delay is. We're going to wait, let the user book an appointment, but most users don't book appointments. That's why if you notice on my landing page, I didn't put the calendar link there, because you'll find, and this is just for marketing, I found I have a higher conversion rate of more leads coming into the CRM if I just put a form versus just putting a calendar booking link. So I want to get their contact information first before I show them the calendar, because the calendar booking has about 60% because it's complicated. Most users just don't know how to use online calendar bookings, especially the older generation, no offense. But then they just get busy. So we want to send them a reminder to automatically follow up. So that's this whole purpose of this workflow, is just to send email reminders to remind them. You could do email and text to remind them to book an appointment. So we have here wait, and then I have here just a basic, there's 4 emails and they wait 3 hours. So it sends the first email. Here's the email, bam. And then you can also pre-populate it with custom fields, variables, you could also call them. So when they filled out the first name, you could personalize each email that says, hey, Mike, hey, Jane, hey, Sally. You could customize it. You could do links. You could add attachments. You could do links and text. It's really powerful, which is nice. So it just continues this sequence, because the goal of this automation is to make sure they book an appointment on autopilot. And you could continue this process for days, weeks, months, keep them in the sequence so that follows up, because honestly, people just get busy. So we want to send them reminders by text and automation, because most business owners, a lot of what their time is wasted on is manual follow-up. So that's what GoHighLevel does. It does all of the follow-up, and automation. The automation does all of the follow-up for your marketing to move the client or customer along your sales process, those stages from new lead to booked appointment to close win, for example. So this just repeats to remind them. Now, if they book on the calendar, the next automation happens. So this is a workflow automation that triggers when they book on the calendar. Let's take a look at that. So this is a trigger. So here we can see the event. This automation will kick off when the customer books an appointment on this specific calendar. You could have a bunch of different calendars for different uses and have different automation triggered for them. Again, the great thing about GoHighLevel is that it's flexibility in tailoring it, the automation and personalizing it for your business so that you could pretty much automate your marketing and sales. That's the goal of GoHighLevel, is doing 2 things to your business. One is consolidating all of your tech, because to do what we just did, we would have to spend money outside of GoHighLevel to one for the website, one for the calendar booking, one for the Zapier link, one for the CRM, one for the email marketing, and one for the text message. That's 7 tools just right there. I just mentioned that's 7 different logins, trying to connect it all. So that's why business owners haven't been able to streamline their business, because that's the real power of GoHighLevel, where it's worth the investment. The cost is the investment is, it's really the ROI and the time it's saving you, giving you true flexibility to use the right tools for your business, automate your business, and then you could get into using AI for your business, which GoHighLevel does. It does AI chatbots and AI voice agents, but that would be a whole nother tutorial or demo. So here, when they book on the calendar, it's going to create an opportunity. It's actually going to update the opportunity. It's going to look at the name and email, I think also the phone number, and match if there's if it's different, then it's just going to create a new opportunity, which is shown that it just did, because I didn't use the same phone number and email. If I did, it would have just moved it over. But I use dummy data. So here you can update the value. This is also great because then you can see the potential value in your sales pipeline. How much revenue could you win or increase if you, how many, based on how many leads are in your sales pipeline. So let's go here. And then we're going to send me another notification saying, hey, calendar has been booked. What I like doing with my notifications is adding little emojis. So I could quickly look at my phone, look at the emoji, and I can know exactly what type of automation was triggered. Just makes it real nice. And then here you could customize it. So here it will, these are variables or placeholders. So in that little notification on my phone, when the event happens, it will also say, hey, by the way, here's the contact's first name. And then here is the answer when they filled out that form, for example. So I could quickly glance at it, see if they're qualified, for example, and if I want to actually allow the appointment or disqualify them because they said they just didn't answer the sales qualification questions. Then here is where we're saying, great, they booked an appointment. Go ahead and remove this user from the new website lead, where, remember, that was our first automation. That sole purpose is just to continuously follow up to make sure they take the next step. And it would do that for days, weeks, months, however long that you want to set it up. It's a set it and forget it system. That should actually be GoHighLevel's caption, is once it's set up, it's a set it and forget it system that will automatically follow up with your leads, move them down the sales pipeline so you could close and win more business without having to do a lot of manual work in the business. So that right there is just the basic level of what you need to just automate your business. One, we have a funnel. So we can see here, you can have funnels, you can have websites. Now, yes, GoHighLevel does have a ton of other features, but you don't need everything. Just get the basics where you basically have a funnel. This is actually cool because I can see the analytics on my sales page and see how well each page is converting. So we had 51 people go to the website, 5 people signed up for the form, and then that's a 9%. Almost a 10% conversion rate. This is important to know if you're doing websites, if you're doing funnels, lead magnets, how well they're performing. I love the analytics feature of it. The last thing, then second, I also want to show you is the calendar feature here. So here's the calendar. So if we select, because you could have many different calendars, here's the appointment. So you could color code this. This will also sync with your Gmail calendar, which is super nice. And then you can set up many different calendars that are customized. These are just one calendar feature here, but you could have infinite amount of calendars for many different parts of your business. So that's calendars, contacts, list of all your contacts. You can organize them. Your opportunity sales pipeline. That's awesome. And then we have our automation section here. Wonderful. And then lastly, what I want to show you is the conversation section here. So this is where you can centralize all of the conversations with each of the client, all the texts, the emails, all in one conversation chat, which is super nice. And then you get a really cool mobile app to pretty much run your entire business mobile, which is nice. I'm not going to go much complex there than that. That's more than enough of what you need to start generating more revenue for your business, just to streamline your operations. And everything that I just demoed, I have a whole longer video where I actually did everything step by step. It took about 2 hours to build all of this from scratch. And this was done just using their $97 plan. So basically, that's more than enough to get a small business up and running, to start generating leads. You start running paid traffic to it and managing your business. But the goal when you set up GoHighLevel is start with a set it and forget it system. Set it up, put the automation in there, especially for email and text marketing, and let the system close the leads and sales for you. You could generate an additional 40% of revenue, I've noticed with my clients, just by switching over to GoHighLevel. And I've been using it for about 4 weeks now, and I'm blown away with the amount of how I could customize everything. But know that it does have a very high learning curve. You have to understand, GoHighLevel, their customers, they don't sell to small businesses, they sell to agencies, so that marketing agencies can build, set it up, and customize it for their clients or for small businesses. Because small business owners, or even different types of businesses, you didn't start the business to get into tech, to build the funnels, to know how to do marketing and funnels and automations and copywriting. That's a whole marketing job. That's why you want to work with an agency to set up GoHighLevel properly for your business, because then once it's done, it's a set it and forget it system. That's what I love. So hope you learned something new in GoHighLevel. I'll be doing a lot more videos about it, getting you more familiar with it. So in 2025, because here's the bigger thing. If you want to get into AI and AI enable your business, what does that mean? That means adding AI chatbots and AI voice, say for example, receptionists, where you can call the phone number to your business and you have a 24/7 AI voice receptionist that knows everything about your business, can book appointments, and is available 24/7, 365. So the cost saving, and then you also get a really cool feature such as, which is really the real popular features are also missed call text back. So if you're a business owner and then you're out in the field and you miss a call, GoHighLevel will instantly send that person a text message to follow up, which is incredibly valuable. And then also you have the AI voice receptionist. So it's really wild. I'll do a whole demo in it. But you need this as the foundation, and there's a pyramid. There's levels to AI before you jump in and use it for thinking you're using ChatGPT for your business and getting ROI. That's not really much AI, honestly. First foundation is just to give you a whole little thing about AI, and because that's the biggest topic of it, let's build it like a pyramid, for example. So the foundation first is you as the professional or business owner, or your team has to be using 10 different AI tools, not just ChatGPT. There's a bunch of different AI tools that are specific to marketing, sales, operation, creating content. So you want to AI upskill your employees and team that are, each one of them is using on average 10 different tools. That's just the foundation. Next, you need a marketing automation system, just like GoHighLevel, that's going to centralize all of your data, your marketing, and all of your tools all in one app. Great, that's the next foundation. The next layer above that is automation. Just like we saw here, we have automated email and text follow-up to follow up with the leads and automatically, systematically move them down the sales pipeline without you having to do manual work. Another big thing that you could do right here that's really popular with clients is what's called a reactivation campaign. So that's if you spent money on ads over the past year or even 2 years, you have a bunch of leads that have never done business or never purchased either your product or services, or B, you have churn, which are clients or customers that have left and never purchased again in probably 30, 60, 90 days or even a year, for example. But you have their contact information, their email or their phone number. So a very powerful quick win that you could do with GoHighLevel is a reactivation campaign. You could send an email and text blast. I usually do like 3-day campaigns with an irresistible offer to bring that customer back in so that you don't have to buy leads or spend more money on ads or create content to get leads, for example. So reactivation is really good. Another popular thing here is Google reviews. It will automatically go out and collect Google reviews for your business on autopilot. So you don't have to follow up with each customer. It will automatically do that for your business. That's a really popular service. And then you have AI chatbots, little chatbot that acts 24/7 on your website, much like exactly like this, what they have here, for example. So here is a 24/7 chatbot that can answer questions, knows everything about your business, guide the user to the right product or service. This is the first AI feature that you'll add to your business. It's an AI chatbot. You're going to add the AI chatbots both on the website and for customer service to answer questions, for troubleshooting, for ticketing, for example. Those are the two levels there. And then also there's a third chatbot that you'll add to your business for internal, for teams. For example, because you don't want your manager or HR bugged all the time about questions. So you have a chatbot internally for your team for upskilling, or basically for onboarding new employees and supporting your staff, so that if they have questions, you have a chatbot that knows everything about the business, that they can get quick answers without having to bug people, especially for like answering SOPs, standard operating procedures, and training manuals. Really, really powerful. And then last, the tip pyramid, the holy grail at the very top to be a true AI enabled business, regardless of if you sell a product or service, for example, is an AI voice agent. You're most likely going to use those for receptionists, so that if the customer picks up or calls your business, they will answer the call 24/7, answer any type of question that the user has. It will also collect contact information and also book appointments. And all of that can be done in GoHighLevel. So that's why it's very popular for small businesses, because of how well you can automate, set it and forget it, and now have the foundation to move into those AI features ready for your business. So I'm Jonathan Acuna. Hope you learned something. That's just a whole demo and overview of using GoHighLevel. I've already onboarded all of my clients into GoHighLevel. They instantly, within the last 2 weeks that they've onboarded, they've generated an additional 40% of revenue. It's just stupid crazy. Because again, they were doing things manual. They were spending too much money with outdated technology. They didn't have any systems, for example. So once we centralized them and upgraded them, they were starting to automate and streamline their business. Now we're getting them on AI chatbots and AI voice agents. So if you found this valuable, I highly recommend join my school community. It's completely free. Link below, so that you can stay up to date with new features, especially because AI is going to be a big topic. Thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.